Good morning, everyone. My name is Barbara Gołąbek, and I'm a clinical dietitian student at VIZJA University in Warsaw, and this is my community project, Mood on a Plate. In the next 10 minutes, I want to show you something that perhaps more students don't know, that food on your plate is directly shaping how you feel, how well you focus, and how well you are resilient to stress. This presentation isn't about eating perfectly, it's about understanding the connections and making small changes that actually work. Let me start with these 3 facts. 1 in 3 university students skip breakfast every single day. Skipping breakfast causes spiking cortisol before even the lecture begins. Research published in PLOS in 2023 followed 166 first-year students and found out that those with poorest diet had significantly higher level of stress, anxiety, and depressions. But there is a positive side to it. If student diet is well balanced, the risk of depressions is lower by 33%. And the most surprising fact, approximately 90% of your serotonin, the neurotransmitters that regulates your mood, is not made in the brain, is actually made in the gut. That changes everything about how we should think about mental health and food. So what exactly is the gut-brain axis? It is a two-way communications highway between your gut and your brain. They are in constant contact through the vagus nerves, hormones, and over 30 different neurotransmitters. Here is how it works in 5 simple steps. First, you eat. When you consume fiber, polyphenols, or fermented foods like kefir, you are feeding your good bacteria. Second step, your microbiome acts on it. Those bacteria fermented fiber and produce short-chain fatty acid. Third, signals are sent via the vagus nerve and bloodstream directly to your brain. Fourth, your brain receives these signals and uses them to produce serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. Fifth, you feel better, calmer, more focused, more emotionally resilient. The reverse is also true. When you eat ultra-processed food, sugar, or drink excessive caffeine, you disrupt the system. Serotonin drops and anxiety and low mood increases. Now, let me make this more practical. Mood-boosting foods like fatty fish, dark leafy greens, walnuts, berries, egg, oats, and fermented foods like kefir and yogurt actively supports the gut microbiome, reduce brain inflammations, and promote neurotransmitter productions. Mood-draining foods, like here on the right column, sugar, excessive caffeine, ultra-processed snack, sugary drinks, refined white carbs, and alcohol disrupt gut bacteria, spike cortisol, and directly worsen mood and concentrations. You don't have to cut everything out, but even swapping one thing from the right column to the left makes a real difference already. Now, let me talk you through the 6 most important nutrients for students' mental health. Tryptophan, found in eggs, oats, turkey, and chickpeas, converts directly into serotonin. Omega-3 fatty acid from salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds reduce brain inflammations that drives depressions and anxiety. B vitamins like B6, B12, and folate are essential for neurotransmitter synthesis. Low folate. If you have a low folate, you increase the risk of depressions by double. Magnesium from broccoli, nuts, and seeds calms the nervous system and reduces stress symptoms. Probiotic from kefir, yogurt, or kimchi directly seeds the gut microbiome with beneficial bacteria. And dietary fiber from oats, lentils, and vegetables feeds gut bacteria and drives productions of short-chain fatty acid that keep your mood stable. One of the most important things to understand is the relationship between blood sugar and mood. When you eat sugar, white bread, or drink energy drinks, blood sugar spikes sharply and then crashes. That crash triggers cortisol, causing irritability, brain fog, and anxiety spikes, often before mid morning. The alternative is combined protein with complex carbohydrates and healthy fats. This creates slow, steady glucose release. Your cortisol stays stable, your focus holds. Practical example: scrambled eggs on whole grain toast, overnight oats with banana and walnuts, or Greek yogurt with berries. This takes 5 to 10 minutes and genuinely change how you feel throughout the day. Here are 6 evidence-based changes that improve mood within 2 to 4 weeks. 1. Eat breakfast. Even a banana with peanut butter prevent the cortisol spikes that starts your day badly. 2. Add 1 fermented food every day. A small kefir or yogurt feeds the gut bacteria that produce your mood chemicals. 3. Limit coffee to 2 cups before noon. Excess caffeine raises cortisol and disrupts sleep. Bottom, worsen mood. 4. Eat oily fish twice a week. Salmon or sardines provide the most bioavailable omega-3 for your brain. 5. Swap white bread to whole grain. One more swap that stabilizes your blood sugar all day. 6. Spend 30 minutes preparing on Sunday. When healthy food is ready, you actually eat it even on your most exhausting day. Everything I have shared so far today is grounded in a peer-review research. Solomon published in POLS 1 in 2023 follow 166 VIZJA students and found out those with poorest diet had significantly higher stress of anxiety and depressions, and those with better diet lowered their risk by 33%. Merlo published in Form 3S in Nutrients 2023 demonstrate that ultra-processed diets reduce serotonin and raise cortisols, while whole food diets produce better mood stability. And Niemann published in Cruise in 2025 show that fiber-rich diets produce short-chain fatty acid that reduce neuroinflammations, and that omega-3 and probiotics support serotonin and GABA productions. The gut-brain connection is not a theory, it's measurable science. To finish, you don't need a perfect diet. What the research tells us clearly and consistently is that small, consistent changes to what we eat can produce a real, measurable improvements in mood and focus and stress resilience within 2 to 4 weeks. As a part of this project, I create a free mini ebook called Mood on a Plate: 12 simple, affordable recipes designed around the gut-brain connection, each with the science of why it supports your mental health. It's available on my Instagram at MoodOnAPlateTalk, along with the short anonymous survey. Thank you for watching. Nourish your mind 1 meal at a time. Thank you.